So today, aerospace represents less than 3% of total carbon emissions. So it's not a large portion of the total. However, projections suggest that if the industry does nothing, at the same time as other industries have a significant focus on decarbonization, we could see aerospace growing to more than 20% of total carbon emissions by 2050. And that would present a real challenge to the industry. We could see flights banned under a certain distance and other incentives to simply avoid travel as a way to force decarbonization. And while all carbon emissions matter, it's really the scope 3 emissions, or those associated with an aircraft during flight, that are of the greatest concern because they represent more than 70% of total carbon emissions from the industry. The good news is the industry has taken this challenge head on and made commitments to get to net zero by 2050. And the challenge is how to reach it. There are multiple paths which the industry is pursuing. Sustainable aviation fuels are at the top of the list. The technology exists today. Today's jet engines can handle a 50% blend. The real challenge is we need a dramatic increase in the production and availability of sustainable aviation fuel to help drive down the cost and make it sufficiently available to offset jet fuel. Electric represents another exciting opportunity. And just as we've seen a revolution in electric cars, I believe we'll see similar in small aircraft by the end of this decade. And lastly, hydrogen, which offers real potential both as a fuel cell as well as direct burn in an aircraft engine. The challenge is how to produce it in sufficient quantities and also how to store it and carry it safely on an aircraft. But the good news is the industry is addressing this head on and working all of these technologies to drive towards the net zero goal by 2050.